My name is Emma Smith, and I did my corporation presentation on Cato Corporation. Cato is a fashion store. They have like a couple. They have one. They have It's Fashion. No, they have Cato Fashions over by Dollar General, and they have It's Fashion Metro over by Ollie's. And it was founded in 1946, but it went public only in 1968. And then in 1980, it went private again after it realized it wasn't doing too well in the market. Then after it fixed itself up again, it went public again in 1987. And in the 90s, it wasn't really keeping up with trends too well, so it ended up almost going bankrupt. But then they fixed their clothing and came up with more trends, and then it saved itself. And there's 1,372 stores as of January of 2016. And it's only located in 32 states and primarily only in the Southeast. It has quality clothing and accessories at low prices that are affordable to mainly the middle class. And their variations of stores are Cato, Cato Fashions, Cato Plus, It's Fashions, and It's Fashion Metro, and Versana. For the number of employees, as of January 2016, there was 10,500 full-time and part-time employees. But during the holiday seasons, like over Christmas and stuff, they do add in more part-time employees. The current CEO is John P. Durham Cato. It is like a family business, so most of their CEOs, all of their CEOs have been part of the Cato family. And he's 65 years old. And starting in 1981, he was the officer of Cato. And then in 1986, he became the director. And from 1999 to 2004, he was the president, vice chairman, and CEO. And then starting in 2004, and since then, he's been the president, the chairman, and the CEO. The company is incorporated in Delaware, and it was incorporated in 1946. But its headquarters is located in Charlotte. These are the past 5 years' gross sales. In 2012, it was a little over $930 million. In 2013, it went up, but in 2014, it went down quite a bit. But then since then, it's been going back up. Same with the 5-year net profit. It did go down a bit in 2014, but since then, it has shot back up. And 2016 was actually a great year for Cato and its profits. Here are the past 5 years' stock prices for Cato. And their stock symbol is Cato, just C-A-T-O, the name of the corporation. And it's traded on the NASDAQ, and it's been like that since 1968, except for the period that it did go private. The target market is primarily to the lower middle class Southern women. Most of the stores that Cato owns doesn't really have men's clothing, but It's Fashion Metro does have men's clothing. But if you go on the websites, it doesn't show the men's clothing. It only really has the men's clothing in the store. For the market segments, they have plus sizes for middle class young women, sized from 14 to 34. For juniors is another clothing section is for middle class young women and girls, size 2 to 13. And they do have men's at It's Fashion Metro, with targeted for middle class young men. For its distribution channel, they have approximately 530 suppliers from 100 different vendors, and they all distribute to the 1,372 stores they have. Here's the promotional video that they have for their spring 2017 clothing line. Okay, never mind. But that is for their spring 2017 clothing line. It is a YouTube video, but it won't play. It just shows the clothing that they have, and they're trying to promote their 2017 clothing for spring, since they're getting in new ones, and they're getting in new clothes, and they're going to raise the prices on the spring clothing and lower the prices on their winter clothing, so people would buy their spring clothing more. If they're excited.